Ladies and gentlemen, your hosts, Michael Wilkes, Angel Ortiz, Dr. Chad, and Sam La Cavera. Go check out beardedbrowns.com and be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Enjoy the show.
Sorry about that. No clue what happened to the live. It just cut out. Obviously, I'm back. And obviously, the news I just read that from Adam Scheffler that Q is still in jail. He's waiting to hear something on Sunday about the his punishment, I think. Hold on, let me pull it up. Adam. But yeah, how are you guys feeling, man? Thank you for those that tuned in right away. Appreciate it. Adam Scheffler said Quishon Judkins was still in jail as of Saturday night and is scheduled to have his initial court appearance Sunday morning, according to court records. Crazy. If you can, please like and follow and subscribe to all our channels, even our podcasts. We're on Apple and Spotify. Go to our website, www.beardedbrowns.com to stay in the know when it comes to our content. Everything that drops will drops there normally first. Thank you guys for all the viewing, all the comments below. And I'm just initially still kind of in shock that this is currently going on with the Cleveland Browns. Chad's on X right now currently saying it's not the GM's fault, and I agree. It's not the GM's fault entirely, 100%. You can't blame the GM. But it is just sad and disheartening as a fan to have your hopes set on the situation and then have it ripped from you, even if it's not going to be too extreme in general at the end. Like maybe we're overreacting right now, maybe we're not, but either way, it's just frustrating as a fan. And I'm not the type to get too emotionally wrapped up in what happens off the field or even on the field anymore. I just want to know how you guys feel. Let me know in the comments below. Where were you at? How did you respond when you first heard the news? I'll give it another 5-10 minutes. My internet cut out somehow and just dropped the live feed. Everything was going pretty well to that point. Nonetheless, I was putting the kids to bed and it bothered, and just all the news went down. It just stinks. It's just not a good situation for Cleveland. Q got arrested on domestic violence charges. It'll be interesting to see what comes out of this. Okay, so the internet cut out. Yes, Buckeye, you got it right on point. The internet did cut out. I had to hurry up and hop back on. And as I was hopping on, I saw Adam Scheffler put on there that Q is still in custody and he's waiting to be arraigned tomorrow morning. So I guess after tomorrow, we'll hear more about the situation. Maybe it won't come out to Monday. Either way, it seems like people who need to know the information seem to put it out there pretty quick. This is just a frustrating standpoint from a fan base. I understand why most fans get frustrated with this organization, with this team, even though maybe it's not all on the GM. I mean, there's 0 red flags coming into the draft, and it could just be one bad mistake made by this kid, had one bad moment, but it was a horrible time to make probably the worst mistake of his life currently. But as a fan base, it's sad to say that once you in the NFL, it's not for long. Not just not just the careers, but news that come out that are bad for players. If you play well, the news isn't going to stick around for much longer because fans will forget about it, people forget about it, and they will move on. Unfortunately, in most cases, Buckeye said, "But yeah, we stay loyal to our Brownies." That's true. Yeah, we do stay loyal to them. It seems as though that the organization fails us. After talking it through after seeing a couple of comments, I agree with Chad. He just posted on X. He said that it's not the GM's fault or coach's fault. You at some point you have to the players have to take accountability, man. The player has to take accountability. You can't hold these players' hands and hope that they respond well to you, or you can't just babysit them. I mean, they're 20, 21 years old. They're going to have to learn through the fire. Unfortunately, they just have a bigger camera on them. They have people following them, and unfortunately, it just sucks for us as Browns fans that we have to see this and experience it. But at the end of the day, it sucks even more for the victims. Unfortunately, whoever the victim is, a lot of prayers out for you. Hopefully things get a little better for Q, and whatever's going on, that he gets a little help. But I'm gonna let you go. I wanted to hop back on and let everybody know. Thank you for tuning in. Had a pretty good showing. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the comments, likes, and shares. Again, please follow all of us on social. Follow us, this podcast, on social, Facebook, Instagram. We're on Twitch. We're on X. We're on YouTube. We're currently sitting at 413 on YouTube. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure it's 413. Yep, 413 on YouTube. Just looking for some more followers on that. That would be great. I'll let you go with this note. At least we have two other running backs that can be consistent in the system. Ford averages 4.8 yards per carry, even though his carries seem to be in spurts. And you also have Sampson, who was, SEC Offensive Player of the Year. So even if we lose Q for 5 games, 3, 4, 5 games, whatever games we seem to lose them for, I think our backfield is okay. I mean, it just sucks that. I mean, for him, from a perspective, like, the money is your rookie contract, right? But what matters most is that this can impact the second one, which is generational wealth money for him. But hopefully, he'll learn from this, and at the end of the day, we can say, that he's a changed man. He's a better person, and for the community. Let's just hope our Brownies will figure it out sooner or later. I mean, they have to. We have to get a break at some point. We just have to catch a break at some point, man. It seems like every year I go in somewhat hopeful, like, not that it's our year, but we'll have a good year with no drama, and then stuff like this happens. It just, as a Browns fan, it's just hard to stomach sometimes, and it's frustrating. But we will make it out alive, folks. It's just football at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I have to remind many people that it's just football. Don't take it too seriously. And some fans still do. Nonetheless, I'll let you go. Until next time, like always, go Browns.